All right, so we're going to be making some marigolds today. Marigolds, or Cempasúchil as they're called in Mexico, are a native plant, and they're used a lot of times to decorate for Dia de los Muertos. The color and the smell are supposed to be appropriate for this holiday, and if you've ever been around them, then you know that they have kind of a weird smell, but they're very strong. So what you need to make these flowers, and it's super easy, you need 6 squares of tissue paper. You need a paper pipe cleaner, and you need a pair of scissors. Super easy. So I have a lot of different colors here of orange because I like the way it looks if there's different colors, but you can use 6 of the same color however you want. As a matter of fact, they don't even really have to be orange, except for the color of orange is really kind of important for Dia de los Muertos. But if you want to make these at another time of the year and use different colors, knock yourself out. Okay, so here you go. You got 6 pieces of paper. I like to make kind of an ombre effect. Some of them are a little bit curled up, so I'm going to make sure that they open all the way up. I'm going to put these 2 colors together. I'm going to put these 2 colors together. And then these 2 colors. All right, here we go. So we have our pile of 6 papers. I'm now going to start fan folding them. You want them to be as close to a neat stack as possible. They don't have to be perfect. See how like these are kind of a little bit not cut exactly the same size? It's okay. If we wanted perfection, we would buy them ready-made. These are gonna be handmade, and it really doesn't bother me at all if they're a little bit not perfect. Okay. So we're gonna fan fold it. We're gonna fold this way, and then we're gonna fold it back. You wanna make these as neat as possible. Remember, we're not going for like total perfection, but you want it to be as perfect as possible. These are for our ancestors, after all. Okay. Remember to be gentle with this paper. It is tissue paper. It can deal with some work, but it does tear easily too. You want to be kind of careful. Okay, so now we have a little bundle, a little fan. If you look at it from the top, it's a big zigzag like that. Okay, it doesn't fold or wrap around itself. Okay, so we have this bundle. We need to cut the ends to make the ends round. So you want to cut as close to the end as possible, but you also want to get all the pieces. So I'm going to cut way up here in this part of the scissors. If I try to cut way down here, it's not going to really do anything. You don't have as much power down here as you do up here, and since this is a whole bundle of 6 pieces folded a whole bunch of times, we want to cut it with the power end. All right. See, if I try to cut down here with this part, I can't even cut it. See, I'm giving it like all the power I got. Nope. But if I do it down here, easy peasy. Okay. So now I have a bundle of fan folded pieces, and they're rounded on the ends. And I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and make a stem. So what I like to do is wrap it around the middle. You want to make sure it's really in the middle so that your flower doesn't look full on one side and not on the other side. I'm going to wrap it tight. And it's okay if it kind of mashes the paper a little bit. That actually makes the next step better, easier. Okay, so I've got this thing kind of like this. I'm going to start pulling these out like this. And then I'm going to start fluffing my flower. So you want to grab the paper by the bottom down here. The paper is stronger down here than it is up here where you cut it. If you pull right here, you're going to tear it. But if you carefully kind of tease the pieces apart and then get down to the bottom, you can work this paper a little bit more. Remember, it is tissue paper, so it is going to tear easily, but if you grab it by the bottom parts, you can manipulate it a little bit better without tearing it. You want to get all the pieces as fluffed open as possible. And that's really all there is to it. I'm going to do this other side here. You know, this took what, like 5 minutes? Maybe is how long we've been on the video. It doesn't take very long, which is good because for Dia de los Muertos, you want a lot of these flowers. All right, if you've ever been to a Dia de los Muertos celebration, the flowers are everywhere. It's just like an explosion of this golden orange color everywhere you look. It's good that these don't take very long because you need lots. Or as my friend Judy likes to say, un montón. You need a mountain of marigolds. All right, so here we go. Now it really looks like a marigold. You can kind of start to kind of twist the pieces a little bit if you want to fill in gaps. All right, so yeah, easy peasy. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you make lots of marigolds for our celebration, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.